I woke up to the sound of my lake cabin door being kicked in and saw her already inside shouting inspection like she owned the air I was breathing. She stormed through my hallway slapping bright red violation tags on the walls without even asking my name. The smell of wet cedar and cold lake mist poured in behind her as she dragged mud across my floor like it was her personal property. I stayed in the shadows watching every step she took burn itself into my memory while she laughed and called my security system illegal junk she would personally remove. She ripped open my cabinets, throwing my documents onto the floor, and screamed that my cabin was a disgrace to the HOA community. Each word she spoke was louder, more arrogant, more insulting, like she was feeding on control itself. I followed silently, recording everything: her footprints, her voice, her illegal entry, while she escalated from inspection to outright occupation. She even picked up my radio and mocked me, pretending to announce the property was temporarily seized. That is when she tried to break into my locked office door using a screwdriver like it was her right. The metal crack echoed through the cabin and she froze when she finally stepped inside and saw my badge resting on the table, reflecting the morning light. My voice stayed calm as I told her she had just committed felony trespass on federal monitored land. What she didn't know was that every step she took had triggered a live enforcement trace already linked to her HOA account and identity. Her confidence collapsed, but she tried to recover, calling it a misunderstanding while her hands shook and her phone trembled. I let her make the call because every second she spoke added another charge to the case building against her. Within hours, sheriff units arrived and federal oversight locked onto her file, freezing HOA authority and auditing every financial transaction tied to her name. The inspection she bragged about turned into a full legal storm as liens, fines, and federal penalties stacked past hundreds of thousands and triggered HOA board dissolution proceedings. She stood outside my cabin watching everything she abused turn against her as silence replaced her voice for the first time. I told her she didn't discover my weakness, she activated my system, and systems do not forgive trespassers. Justice didn't arrive loud, it arrived with paperwork, and it ended her control forever.